Hi, I'm Anna and this is a 10-minute fitness fix. So we do these loads on our challenges and I thought maybe you guys would like to see one. So here it goes. Make sure you're feeling fit and healthy, you've got space to work out in and you are clear to exercise. We're gonna start by getting warm and toasty. This is simple and easy to follow, so please don't stress. Just ground your feet into the floor and then we're bringing our pelvis up towards the ceiling. I want you to focus your intention on your ass cheeks rather than on anywhere else. So we're gonna squeeze into here and ground our feet into the floor, trying to almost bring it up to this straight line. We hinge a little bit from the sternum, so that means we're leaving our shoulders on the floor, and you're gonna clench your butt cheeks together like two rabid dogs locked at the jaw, fighting to the very death. Keep going, squeeze it up, lift it up towards the ceiling, and I want you to keep the heel in the floor the whole time. Keep it going, really nice and simple. We've got 10 seconds left on this exercise. Bringing that heat into your butt. Happy days. Squeeze in. And 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's roll over onto all fours. This time we're working through our mid-back, so you're gonna come onto your hands, spread your fingers wide to save your wrists. Move your hair out of the way. And then draw up and stretch through your mid-back. Bring it down and pack your shoulder blades into your pants. So lift up and stretch, and then shoulder blades slide down your body as if they're trying to move into your leggings. Let's do it again. And pack it down, awesome. So hopefully our back will start feeling a little bit more mobile after this and a little bit bendier. This one's nice, right? So keep it going, keep it moving the whole time. And squeeze and pack. I know this feels kind of weird the first time that you do it, but after a little while, it will start feeling like magic has happened in your posture. Now from this position, we're moving into a bird dog. So we're lifting away one hand and one leg, or just one leg. It's okay to just do one limb, it's your choice. So we're trying to keep our pelvis level, so it's not like a kind of flying motion. We're keeping it really level so that our core has to do a ton of work. Keep going along here, I promise. We've got 10 seconds on this leg. So much control, so much butt squeeze in. 3, 2, and 1, and then change sides. It's opposite hand to leg, so just don't try and take away the same hand as leg, because otherwise you'll end up on the floor with no teeth. Keep it going, 10 seconds here. This is helping to brace your core as well as activate your glutes and your mid-back. So we're gonna reach and pin in through our postural muscles. One more. Yes. Fabulous, well done. So now we're moving into something called a runner's lunge. So we step around our hands and squeeze our butt one time here. And then you step back, bring it in onto the other leg, squeeze into the butt cheek a little. If you're feeling pretty good today, you can do it right here in a plank position. Again, your fingers are nice and spread, and I want your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in one real nice, little sexy line of stick. Now, if you can't get your leg up that high, don't worry, you can just tap it for now. Don't worry about the glute squeeze so much, just tap and see how that hip feels as you're gradually moving through that movement. You've only got 10 seconds left here, so if it doesn't feel right, don't stress. Just chill for a minute, do a couple of glute bridges, and we're standing up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Also moving into a back lunge, dropping the leg down, moving your knee towards the floor. We don't have to go all the way down. You might want to come here for now, that's fine, but if you can, the idea is that we get a full range. Now, things you need to know. Your feet are on tram lines here. So they're not one behind the other. Your knee and your ankle on each leg stay in each other's gang as you bring it down. We're dropping our shoulders into our body, just like we did on our back thing. This one. Come down, and we're driving through the heel as we stand back up. Yeah. So it's a nice little stretch across the front of your quad as you come down. And also, you can feel it in the loaded leg. Should bring it towards the floor, happy days. Keep it going. You've got 5 seconds. Then you're laying back down on your back. 3, 2, and 1, awesome, lay down. This time we're taking that glute bridge, we're gonna walk our legs away from our body a little bit. So now we're coming into a longer stance. Doing exactly the same thing, lift and squeeze. I fear that my feet are on quite a slippy surface, so this could be fun. Now because the foot is further away from our body, means that we're able to feel it a little bit more in our hamstring, which is an area that is very difficult for us to train without using weight. So that's why we might like this glute bridge a little bit occasionally to mix it up. So keep squeezing. We've got 10 seconds right here and right now. If you get cramped, don't worry, just bring your feet in back closer to your body so that it's easier for you to do. Let's do it. You've got 10 seconds. We're pausing at the top and your butt cheeks are still on, tight like a tiger. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, coming into a plank. So you leave your knees on the floor if you want to. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders are stacked. Now you're going to draw up here and lift up towards the ceiling. So I don't want this. We're not like dry humping the floor. We're lifting up and pulling up towards the ceiling, bracing in through your core. Keep going for me. If you've got wrists like spindly sticks of doom, you're going to come down onto your elbows for me here, and you'll follow the same kind of vibe that you're drawing up towards the ceiling and bracing that core. So lift it up, drawing in all across the front. If you need a break, you can just put your knees down or pull it back for a second. We're just holding this here and breathing deeply for 10 seconds. Well done, guys. Hold it and meditate for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll it back over. Your glute bridge, single leg this time. Up you come. And this time, we're just gonna do tiny ones. Now our butt cheeks are really warm. If that is a bit much, I want you to bring your leg that would be up a bit further away and just use it for stability. So it's like a bike rack and you're keeping it. And it's helping to keep you nice and level. I'll just refer to you as a bike. Awkward. Good times. 3, 2, and 1. Without putting your bum down, I want you to change legs and come into a real small pulse on the other side. So drive it into the floor with that foot so that you can feel your butt cheeks activating and feeling magical. Squeeze and lift. If you need to have a little break, it's fine. Totally get it. So we're having 8 seconds here on this one, and then we're moving into one more core exercise in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bringing those knees up so that they're just above your hip. Now I want you to think about just tucking your pelvis under a fraction. So not so much that you're like literally here, but just a tiny bit. That means now you can feel that all of this is on. Knees are going to stay here above your hips. If you can, we might experiment with the same movement as we did with the bird dog. So we're bringing opposite hand to leg, moving it away. Now, the only thing we don't want to do is to then end up like, again, dry humping stuff. So we're keeping our core on like a rock. If you need to not move and instead just stay here braced, again, that's fine because you can already feel that your core is on. We're only doing this for a few more moments, 5 seconds in fact. 3, 2, and 1. Well done, and release. Fantastic. Last one, I promise it would be 10 minutes. It's gonna be 10 minutes. Stepping back into your lunge, this time choose a leg and stay there. Coming down and up halfway. So maybe if we're starting a little higher, our pulse might be a little higher, that's cool too. So you're gonna do what feels right for your body. So our back heel is off the floor, which would have been better if I'd tied my shoelaces so it wasn't slipping off my heel. 3, 2, and 1, good, change legs. Doing this little pulse here. Now carry on for me. Don't forget your feet are on tram lines. If you try and do it one behind the other, it's going to be much harder for you to balance. You're staying on this leg for 10 more seconds and then you're finished. You can leave me. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Really well done. So hopefully you're feeling the heat a little bit through your body. That's what our 10-minute fixes are like, is so that you can either bolt them together or you can fit them in the tiny breaks that you have from the mayhem of your life, working, looking after people, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you want to take yourself through a nice stretch, that would be awesome, but I'm going to leave you alone. Do this kind of thing so that you can get back to the rest of your day. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.